Good morning, Sonia. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's see, as far as the market goes, it kind of looks like, it looks like we're opening up a little bit lower. We're going to tag that 20-day simple, and it won't take too much. Good morning, Gigi. It won't take too much to get down into this lower end of our green box here, retest this bullish engulf. As long as we can stay up in that area, overall the bulls would be in charge, but we've lost our short-term bull trend by being over the T-line. If we start breaking down through this low, then we'll have to start stripping the bulls of some strength and start giving it to a few of the bears there. Let me get rid of that line. There we go. Stock picks today. Mako back on the list. Whoops. Hope that wasn't a sign how it's going to go. Mako. There we go. We'll try that again. Mako was on our stock pick list yesterday. It had a very nice rally over the 50. Pulled back slightly, but still held over the 50. If we can see a breakout of yesterday's high, I think we see a target up into this 21 and change area, and then up into this consolidation 24-26 area, and then of course we have the 200. Likely to see some pullbacks before we get way up there, but still a very nice chart, very tradable. I think we should be looking at it and trying to find the entries that fits our trading style, and then the targets that fits our trading style, and put some money on the table with it. PRU PRU has rallied up. Let me make a little note here. PRU has rallied up to the 200-day moving average, came through it, found some consolidation, and holding up pretty well here. A little bullish engulf, little consolidation, held up good yesterday. Looking for a higher move on this. Of course, this needs a breakout. If it can break out here, we're probably looking at something in the 60, 61, maybe 62 area. That's not a bad move on a $50 stock. I'll take a $8, $9, $10 move on it if that's what happens. So 200-day moving average is support. Buy on strength. CT, we talked about that yesterday, plus last night. I think there was a few people that posted it. It's rallied up, pulled back, made a higher low. We're in the process of working to reach this high and then maybe making a higher high. Good bullish engulf, doji bullish engulf, 3-bar bottom, 3-bar low, over the 50. We're over the 34, the 20, and the T-line now. I would definitely look at some buying this on strength. If it starts moving up, I want to be part of that. Yelp, a lot of talk about Yelp. Big candle yesterday. Big candle yesterday. We've got a close to a double bottom here. Looking for strength over that 50 now, basically over today's candle. If this pulls back, I would definitely want it on my watch list and look to start trading it on a pullback. Big candles, I don't really go after big candles. Nevertheless, there's a lot of talk on this. It looks interesting. If it can hold up, that's great. But give me that pullback, and I'll be looking at that too, and I certainly think that would be worthwhile. ACLS. ACLS came from this hammer candle, gapped up, rallied to the 50, and then it kind of consolidated, bounced around, gave us a little dip, creating that J-hook scenario, gapped up over the 50. This is a buy on strength on any kind of move over yesterday's high. If it pulls back, if you're a PBO buyer, as long as it can stay above, say, $1 in this area, I would look at trading that as well. TEX. There we go. TEX. Looked at this one last night. Came from a bull kicker, has rallied up and has pulled back. Perfectly normal for a chart. We want to trade this on any strength. I see it's currently trading at 21.52, so it's about into this level right here. So I will certainly look at something right here. Use the T-line as a stop, and then we're looking for that breakout. ANGI, coming off the bottom, nice little doji gap up, held above the T-line. Pinball setup, and pinball strategy rules on this. A close below the T-line, you want to be out of it. Anything to the right, I would like to be a buyer there, and I wouldn't mind buying on a little bit of strength coming out of yesterday's high, because there's plenty room up here to make some money. I think there's enough so that you could pay a little bit up for it, but I certainly would like it in this area, and then we'll use a T-line stop on it. GDOT, I think there's a few people already in this. I think I put this on the list because it just still looks very, very good. It still looks like it has room to move up. It's holding up well. It's just a matter of some volume coming into it, some buyers coming in and starting to kick this up. And if it starts to break out, then I think we're going to come up and see something pretty close to that 34, and that'll be a good profit target. Protect there, and then we'll look for the 50 possibly. ZAGG, Z-A-G-G, another pinball setup where we've had this down move. It rallied, continued the downtrend, and then it appears here there may be a bottom starting to put in. We have a low, it moved up, we've come back, put in another low, we moved up, come back, and put in another low. So that appears to be a bottom. Then we have a little Hiromi, good bullish candle, great little looking doji up here that held up above the T-line. We want to watch how this opens up and what it does. Well, I can see right now it's up 775, so it looks like it's opening up a little higher. Find an entry on that. We'll look for the 34 exponential as a target right in this area. Probably we want to take a little caution and make sure that it has follow through. So right about the 20, I guess, right in this area. We don't want to see a sell signal up in here. That's what we don't want to see. Okay, and the last one I have, and this is the featured stock pick of the day, and that's Joy. Joy is rounded bottom breakout. Joy has pulled back. It gapped down and then came back up. What we have here is a candlestick belt hold engulfing. It gapped down far enough that I'm going to call it a belt hold. It came back up and it closed in an engulfing with an engulfing candle. The first target will be, of course, about the swing high up here of about 58.50. The second target is about $64, and then we're looking at the 200-day moving average up here as the target direction, and certainly possibility of it getting back up there. For breakout buyers, you want to buy on a breakout of about the green line here, which is about the T line and the 20-day simple. You want to look at that. If you do that, you want to look at your stop. Well, let's see here. We'll just go to, let's see, PBO buyers will buy down to that red line down there, which is down to about $53, or the 50-day simple moving average. A close below that, you probably want to step out of this. Stop below the T line, or I have two stops below the T line. So if you're a breakout buyer, and if you buy on the breakout, I probably would use the T line area as a stop. If you're a PBO buyer and you buy it in this area, then I would use that $53 or the close below the 50-day simple moving average as a stop, and that's on JOY, Joy. Alrighty, I want to thank everybody for being here. Appreciate all the information and comments in the morning from everybody. So let's go grab some coffee, heat our coffee cup up, and get back to the trading room and see if we can make some money today. Back shortly.